Maria needs to know if her fiancé, Tim, has been keeping secrets from her. You see, 2 months ago, she discovered that Tim was sending text messages to her old roommate, Cassandra, saying that he wanted to leave Maria to be with her. Now she believes that Tim and Cassandra were having an affair while they all lived together. Take a look.
I'm afraid of the truth. I know I'm going to be disappointed after this. And I don't know what I'm going to do because I love him so much. He says I'm crazy, but if it really is true, then it probably will be the end of us. Cassandra is a friend of ours that we had lived with before. I found text messages on Tim's phone a couple months ago that said that he wanted to be with her instead of me. He wishes she was me. He wishes he was laying beside her instead of me and wish he was feeling her touch. When I saw these messages, it broke my heart because this is the man that I want to spend the rest of my life with. And it just seems like my fairy tale of happiness had just gone away. Tim denies everything. He said that I was crazy, that I had made it all up, and then when I went to go look back at them, he had erased them all. And I had asked Cassandra about the text messages. She said, yes, he has been texting me, but I have not texted him back. These messages 100% existed. I am not losing my mind.
It seems like you have a lot of evidence. You've seen a lot on your phone. You had, the evidence. He's taking the phone away from you. He's deleting it. And it's not just your old roommate, Cassandra. It's also other women.
I've seen stuff of other women. About a year ago, we moved in with Cassandra while our apartment was getting renovated. And I became really good friends with her, and she was one of the only women I trusted. And recently we moved to Kentucky, and I found on his phone him saying to her, I wish I was laying beside you instead of this bitch. I wish you were her. When I look in her eyes, I see you. And this is the man I wanted to spend the rest of my life with.
So and I understand. I hear a little bit in your voice. You've been in maybe some previous relationships that weren't good, but you're a young woman. And most women, and even men at this age, we all have our ups and downs when you're in your 20s because that's just the way it is. You're trying to find your life partner, and most people don't find their first partner. And Tim's a little bit older than you too.
Yeah, and he says that he's changed because he's so much older. That was the past. I'm 41 years old now, and I believe it, but maybe.
But what do you believe?
I don't know, Steve. I don't know.
Because it seems like he is screwing you up a little bit.
He's messing with my head. I lay in bed at night thinking about this 24 and wondering.
Which don't you want more out of life than worrying about the person laying next to you? What's going to change today?
If I find out that he's lying, I'm moving back to North Carolina and the wedding's off.
What happens if he fails? And he goes back there and he tells you, like he has been doing, you're crazy, those results, that's nuts.
If that happens, I'll show him crazy.
You're going to show him crazy?
Yeah, I will.
And I would just say, to anybody, man or woman, if you're in a relationship where you're unhappy 75% of the time, you really need to be with somebody else. Let's meet your fiancé, Tim.
What are you talking about? I would never call you a bitch. I love you.
You call me that all the time.
I would never
Why
do that
would
to
you
you.
do this to me? You're supposed to want to marry me.
This is all must be in your head, Maria. I love
Tim,
you. Look
it's
at you.
not
You're
in
beautiful.
my head.
Would you cheat on that? No. I love you with all my heart. I mean,
You cheated on her in the past.
Yes, and she knows about that twice.
You told her about it.
Yes.
Or did you get caught?
Yes, he got caught.
Yeah. Did you ever send an inappropriate text to this Cassandra,
No, I did
who was
not.
your roommate?
No, she is like a buddy of mine. It's like sending, if I had a guy friend, sending, an inappropriate message to a guy. She's like a buddy, like a guy.
She's a buddy.
Yes.
And now she says, if you fail this test today, she is calling that marriage off.
I'm not going to fail it.
now Cassandra, how long did you guys live together with her
We
for?
lived with her for a couple weeks.
Couple weeks. Okay. She made a tape, and we're going to watch that now.
Tim and I have known each other for a very long time, even before he had met Maria. And pretty much ever since I've known him, he's been trying to get with me. I let Tim and Maria stay with me for 4 months. When they were staying with me, if I was in the kitchen washing dishes, he would come up behind me and just whack me like this. Or when I'm in the living room sweeping with a broom, he would come up behind me and rub up against me. Tim would send me text messages every day, every other day. Once he was trying to say he loved me. I don't want to be with Maria, I want to be with you. He would talk about his feelings. I didn't want to tell Maria right away because I didn't want all the drama in my home. When they did move out, I did let her know about it. It wasn't until Maria came to me when she found the messages and I felt that she needed to know the truth. Tim's a scumbag. She deserves better. She doesn't need to be with him. And if I was her, I would take the ring on my finger and throw it at him and let him find somebody else that's going to put up with it because she deserves better.
I mean, I do find the line a little funny where she was like, well, she deserves the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, after she found out the truth.
Exactly.
And with no help from her. Let's bring Cassandra out.
Tim, you know what you did. You need to tell her the truth. She's a good woman. You're messing up a good marriage here.
Why are you lying? I love that.
What do I have to lie about? I'm not losing anything.
Obviously you want me.
I'm not losing anything. If I wanted to, I could have had you, but I chose not to because I wouldn't do that to a
You
good
couldn't have
woman.
me if I didn't try.
Oh, you tried.
Yeah,
You tried.
I don't believe that.
You tried.
Cassandra came here, took a lie detector test, and we asked her, is it true that Tim was coming on to you sexually while Maria and he were living with you? She answered yes. Is it true that Tim was coming on to you via text message while he was in a relationship with Maria? She answered yes. Is it true that you never had sexual intercourse with Tim? She answered yes. And the results came back all the same, and it came back that Cassandra told the truth. I think you're a 41-year-old guy who is lucky to be in a relationship with this young woman, and I do think you probably try to play mind games with her. And I think you're a guy probably set in his ways. You like having a beautiful young girlfriend, but you like having a little fun on the outside of the relationship also.
No,
I'm wrong.
you're wrong.
I'm wrong. Okay. I could be. Then again, I'm mostly right. While in a relationship with Maria, have you had sexual intercourse with Cassandra? You answered no. He told the truth. She passed, he passed. While in a relationship with Maria, have you had sexual contact with Cassandra? He answered no. He told the truth. Is it true that you sent those text messages to Cassandra that Maria found on your phone? You said no. You did not tell the truth. Besides the 2 females that Maria knows about, while in a relationship with her, have you had sexual intercourse with any other female? You answered no. He did not tell the truth.
Why are you smiling? What's wrong with you?
I love you. That was in the past.
I love you.
That's been over 4 years ago. I love that girl with all my heart.
That was over 4 years ago.
Yes.
You've been together 5.
No, I'm talking cheating is what I'm saying.
Well, you said there was
but
only
she
2.
knows
Which
that
one is it?
you
There's only
cheated
2.
twice.
Yeah.
You've cheated
There's only
more than
2.
twice.
Well, that just said that besides the women I
There's
know
only 2.
about.
No.
There is.
See what I
Okay.
mean?
There is only
Do
2.
you see this?
Okay.
Steve, I love her. I want to give her the dream
You know
wedding.
what? Saying I love you and coming home every day and being respectful and not calling that person vulgar names and not driving that person crazy, not lying to them, not grabbing phones out of their hands and deleting messages, that's love. Pick a door is simple. If you think you're going to be weak and you're going to let this guy charm his way back in your life and talk to you and listen to more of his then you should take his hand and walk out that door and plan for your beach wedding in August. If you say, you know what, I don't want any man lying to me, I need to go out that door,